The science behind your menstrual cycle and ovulation. What's really going on? Have you ever wondered what's really happening inside your body during your period and why? Today, we're uncovering the fascinating science behind the menstrual cycle and ovulation. Two critical processes that not only affect your monthly flow but also play a key role in fertility. Whether you're just starting your menstrual journey or looking to understand your body better, this video is for you. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, where we dive into everything related to women's health. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our informative content. In today's video, I'll be breaking down the menstrual cycle and ovulation. We'll explain how these processes work, what to expect each month, and how it all ties into your overall reproductive health. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what's going on in your body each month and why it's so important. Understanding menstruation, the basics. Let's start with menstruation, commonly referred to as your period. Menstruation is the normal vaginal bleeding that occurs as part of a woman's monthly cycle. When a baby girl is born, her ovaries already contain hundreds of thousands of eggs. However, these eggs remain inactive until puberty. There isn't a specific age for when a girl gets her first period, but most girls start about 2 years after their breasts begin to develop, typically between the ages of 10 and 15. But remember, every girl's body is unique, and each has its own schedule. The brain's role, the pituitary gland and hypothalamus. Now, let's talk about the brain's involvement in this process. Two critical structures in the brain, the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus, work together to kickstart and regulate the menstrual cycle. These structures produce complex hormones that stimulate the ovaries to make female sex hormones, such as estrogen and progesterone. These hormones control the menstrual cycle, which usually continues until a woman reaches menopause around the age of 51. The phases of the menstrual cycle. Now, let's dive into the phases of the menstrual cycle, which is about so much more than just your period. The cycle is divided into several phases, each with a unique role. Phase 1. The menstrual phase. The cycle begins on the first day of your period. During this phase, the pituitary gland releases follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, which stimulates the growth of a follicle containing a mature egg in one of the ovaries. This phase typically lasts from 3 to 8 days. Phase 2. The follicular phase. As the follicle matures, it produces estrogen. By around day 12, estrogen levels peak, causing the lining of the uterus, known as the endometrium, to thicken and become enriched with blood vessels. Your body is essentially preparing for a potential pregnancy. Phase 3. Ovulation. Around day 14, a surge in luteinizing hormone, LH, causes the mature egg to be released from the follicle, a process known as ovulation. Interestingly, this surge also leads to a brief increase in testosterone, which can spike your sex drive at the most fertile time in your cycle. Once released, the egg begins its journey through the fallopian tube, where it could meet a sperm cell for fertilization. Phase 4. The luteal phase. After ovulation, the empty follicle transforms into the corpus luteum, which produces progesterone. If fertilization occurs, progesterone levels remain high to support early pregnancy. If not, the corpus luteum disintegrates, progesterone levels drop, and the cycle prepares to start over with menstruation. What happens if fertilization doesn't occur? Let's consider a scenario where fertilization doesn't happen. If the egg isn't fertilized within about 24 hours after ovulation, it begins to break down. The corpus luteum also disintegrates, leading to a drop in progesterone levels. This hormonal shift signals the endometrial lining to start shedding, which you experience as your period. This process happens every 24 to 38 days, depending on your unique cycle. Common symptoms during your period. So, what else can you expect during your period? Along with vaginal bleeding, many women experience a variety of symptoms, including abdominal or pelvic cramping, lower back pain, headaches, fatigue, mood swings, and irritability, food cravings, bloating, and sore breasts. These symptoms can vary in intensity from woman to woman, but they're all part of the body's natural process. And that's a wrap on today's breakdown of the menstrual cycle and ovulation. Understanding these processes can help you take better care of your body and manage any symptoms you might experience. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this information. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more health-related content. If you have any questions or want to share your experiences, drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.